Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Max and I've been building my Pokemon business from scratch right here on YouTube. July has just been a bit all over the place, really. I've been trying to move out of my flat and find somewhere new to live up near the shop in Rugby, because right now I'm down in Brighton. I've been keeping the streams going, I've been trying to get the mystery pack sorted, and all while we've been still waiting for the keys to the shop. So yeah, it's just been a mess, really. It's the best way I can describe it. It's just been a mess. So in this video, I'm going to take you through everything that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. We'll talk about how we built the new mystery packs, how the stream went for that, and at the end, I'll give you a full, proper tour of the shop. I spent most of last week working on version 2 of the Grail Gallery mystery packs. Now, the last time we launched these sold out so fast. You guys absolutely ate them up, and that was way back in like December time when we just started. So we knew that we wanted to make these way nicer than the first ones. I went back into the original design files and stripped out all the bits we didn't need and rebuilt it so everything lined up with the current branding. I had the logo, the guidelines for when they get printed so things don't overlap the cutters and things like that. I had the packs that you can get inside, plus some added information to give the customer an idea of what to expect in each pack. I absolutely love where our brand is at the moment. Like, it doesn't matter what you're working on, it pretty much works in any media type, whether that's streaming thumbnails, packaging design, web design. It is just so nice to use. And the end result ended up looking something like this. It might just be me, but I think these look so sick. Like, they look so much better than the ones we had before. This time as well, I wanted to make sure that they were a little bit smaller so that they were easier to hold. I also made sure to pick the right finish this time. So last time I accidentally clicked matte when we were doing the printing process, and they came out looking like they've been printed on like a Tesco receipt or something like that. It wasn't good. These were set to arrive with Luke in Coventry the same week the estate agent said that we'd be able to pick up the keys to the shop as well. So I lined up a few house viewings for myself near the shop, and I drove up for the weekend. Now, everything seemed to be going on track at this point, but trust me, it wouldn't last long. It just never does right now. There is a new problem every single day for us. The plan was to do the viewings, pack the mystery packs, and then pick up the keys to the shop, but obviously that didn't go smoothly. Just got to the Airbnb, where we are going to do all the mystery packs. So if I spin the camera around, this is where it's all going down. We've got a load of the base packs. We've got like Paradox Rift, Journey Together, Stellar Crown. Luke's got some Destined Rivals and things like that. Then we've got our Sun and Moon. So we've got Sun and Moon base. We have got Celestial Storm, Burning Shadows, Cosmic Eclipse, Furious Fists in X and Y, Steam Siege. There is Primal Clash, Breakthrough, X and Y base, Phantom Forces, which is crazy, Breakpoint, and then I've only got these to hand, but we've got 2 Gym Heroes packs. Luke is bringing all the other ones. So yeah, gonna be doing some streaming tonight, and then tomorrow when Luke comes around, hopefully quite early in the morning, we're gonna hammer through all of these mystery packs, so I will catch you then. Actually packing the mystery packs is something that is super important to us when we produce them. Right now, we're quite lucky in a way to only have a limited number of these, so we're actually able to pack each one by hand. The reason why this is so good to us anyway is just transparency. We absolutely are aware of how delicate the subject of mystery packs are, but we also know that people really love to open them. Me included, if you can't tell already. So we just wanted to make sure that they're as legit as possible by packing every single one by hand. The only problem with that is this time we did way more than the original 100 we did last time. So we grossly misjudged how long this would actually take. I mean, we were sat in this Airbnb for maybe 6 hours total just packing the mystery packs, which was brutal to say the least. We started off by gathering all the packs we had between me and Luke. So every single mystery pack has 4 Scarlet and Violet booster packs as standard, and then 1 additional bonus pack in 2. So we have the minimum as a Sword and Shield era pack, the Great Ball tier, which has Sun and Moon, the Ultra Ball, which is an X and Y era pack, and then finally the Master Ball tier, which has the Wizards of the Coast era packs in, which is crazy. All right, now that you've heard all of the tiers that are going into the mystery packs, take a guess at which era of packs is the hardest to get hold of at the moment. I'll give you a second, you can leave a comment down below. We good?
Okay, maybe I'm not as clued up in the market as I probably should be, but this shocked me so much. If you picked Scarlet and Violet, you would be right. Picking up any of the latest era of Pokemon sets, it was so difficult. Pretty much everything nowadays is way over retail, and we vowed to not buy anything from retail stores for these to fill the packs. The market is just super crazy at the moment. So that really ate into our margins a lot more than the first time round, just the base amount of packs that are in every single mystery pack. But once we had everything sorted, we started putting 4 packs into each of the mystery packs to start with. This, as you can see, was pretty time consuming, but we figured doing each step in kind of phases like this was probably going to be the fastest way to do it, rather than making each mystery pack up individually. Then once we had all the bags ready, we started labeling the randomized pack inside with a corresponding Pokeball to fit the odds displayed on the back of the pack. This again was to ensure that the odds were completely correct. We had the exact amount of stickers for the job. Then finally was the fun bit, which was adding in all the packs into the random bags. And we had some crazy packs this time round. And finally, after quite literally hours of packing, we got round to heat sealing all the bags shut. So at this point, we don't even really know where any of the higher tier packs are, but just to be sure, we did also do a massive shuffle of all the packs before setting them up to stream over on Whatnot. And it was genuinely one of the best streams we've ever had. Like, not even just in terms of income, just the people that were actually in the stream were there to have a good time with us. And I mean, me, Luke and Albie were crying at times. Like, it was so funny.
Yeah, just let me know. Yep. Yep, sure. Just give me a call. Give me a call as soon as you can about it. All right. Thanks very much. Bye. Oh, guys, that was the estate agents. So basically, we're not getting the keys again. Anyone that's been on our Whatnot streams knows that we've been saying we're getting the keys next week. We're getting the keys next week, and it's just not coming. Like, we put in the offer on the place well over a month ago, and it's got to be even longer than that. Like, it's taken us ages to get in the shop, and it's just really slowing us down. Oh, it's very, very stressful. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to head home now again, literally just come back up again the next weekend, which is fun. It's another 3 hours back and 3 hours here again. So, oh man, I'm doing so much driving. Hopefully, fingers crossed again, get the keys next week. Oh my God. So unfortunately, I had to head back another 3 hours home because I still had my job to go to. It was a blessing in disguise, really, because I had a load of mystery pack pre-orders to ship out, so I got stuck in with that. Then by next week, the estate agents let us know that we were actually getting the keys for real this time, and I can finally give you a tour of the shop. I've got to talk to the camera now, and I feel weird about it because it's just going to be awkward forever. Right, so we finally got the keys to the shop. Look how big it is, it's crazy. Right, let me do a little walk around. This is, ignore this. This is where all the like security shit is. I think we're going to just box that off somehow. I don't know how yet. This wall as well. Don't really see the point of this wall. I think we're going to get rid of that. But then if you come through here, this is like the main shop area. So I'm thinking the till's gonna go somewhere here. So I can kind of imagine the till going right in this center bit. And then we can have shelves up here. We can have graded cards up on this wall. So I'm thinking, honestly, just from like here all the way down to here, where this little wall comes out, I think we could have like a card wall built in. I don't know what that's gonna look like yet. I'm gonna Photoshop loads of stuff. That's what my plan is. I think this will, it'd be cool to maybe have like sealed product, but I'm thinking if the till's here, we don't want this to be super busy, so maybe just like have some branding up on the wall here. That would be quite cool. The place is just massive, so like we can really do pretty much anything with it, which is really cool. Again, I think just more shelves and products back here. You're going really far away, oh my God. Yeah, now you can actually see how big this place is. It is huge, actually massive. Yeah, come this way. So through here, we have got the staff area. So I think what we're probably gonna do is just knock all of this out because it looks really silly. There is like these doors, which are like saloon doors, which is just really weird. So I think all this has to go. It's all just like stupid walls. But if you follow me through here,
through the saloon doors, there is all of the staff area, which you probably won't get to see, but there is some sinks. There is a toilet in here, which you don't really need to see. This bit down here is kind of cool. So if you follow me into the very dark, weird basement. Now we were going to use this as the streaming room, but when we came to do the viewing, we realised quite how low the ceiling is. But again, look how big this space is. So I'm watching my head because there are some horrible spiders in here, but there is so much room here that we can just put loads of shelving in. We can kind of store things away down here that we don't want you guys to see, not yet anyway. So yeah, we'll have loads of stock in here, I think. It's just, yeah, pretty cool that we've got an entire basement as well. So that is very cool. I don't know whether we can get out of here. Yeah, we'll just ignore that, that's fine. Right, if we come upstairs, there's another couple of rooms. Hello.
Jump scare.
There's Luke. There is another couple of rooms. So yeah, if you follow through here, you're getting footage of the toilet. Oh my God, see what I mean about these doors? Terrifying. Right, come through here. So, sorry. There is, huh? I haven't got the shop keys. Oh, there are some keys here. There is this whole bit through here, which is another part of the shop, which is really cool. So at the moment, there's this kind of weird counter. I think the counter's gonna get chopped, that's going. But if you come through here, look how sick this is. There's like a whole extra room. I really don't actually know what we're gonna do with it yet, but I think I can kind of see like booths here. So like some seating areas here, maybe some tables you can do some trades on, maybe some like TVs up here or something like that. I think that'd be quite cool. There's also this area here. So literally as you come in, there's a whole bit here with some plugs down here too. So I'm thinking this is gonna be like the trade, like chill out kind of area. You can play some games. Maybe we'll get like the N64 plugged in here. We got a GameCube, we got to, so we'll plug that in here. Yeah, super cool. There is another toilet there. That is the customer toilet in there. Are we getting a shot of that too? They don't need that, they don't need that. Okay, and then back here, there's two extra rooms, which I didn't even realize we had one of them, which is really cool. But there's this room. So this, I think, is gonna be the streaming room in here, because it's actually quite well soundproofed already. I don't know how. I think maybe just because there's stuff in here. But I think we're just gonna get rid of all this. We're gonna get some desks in here, make a really cool permanent streaming setup in here, get some really nice lighting, get rid of all of the spiders because they're freaking me out a little bit. And then opposite, there is a slightly smaller version, which again, just so many spiders. But there is this whole room here. Might be another streaming room maybe, like kind of how Randolph has it in his. I think that's really cool. So he has loads of different streaming rooms so you can stream simultaneously across the day. That would be really cool. If we could bang another door on here, we could get a streaming setup here, we could get a streaming setup in here in the slightly bigger one. I think there's just a lot you can do really, it'd be really cool. And that's pretty much it. So you've got the chill out room back here, which we're gonna do something with, customer toilet back there, this corridor. This is gonna be like the staff area, and then this entire shop floor, which right now is quite intimidating to look at. There is honestly just a lot of space, but I think when we figure it out, it's gonna look really sick. So yeah, I'm super excited to get started and yeah, hopefully have you guys soon so you can actually have a proper look around at the place. So as you can tell from the tour, we still have an absolute load of work to do before we get the shop open, but I'm gonna be here documenting absolutely everything for you guys so you can see the store come to life. And more importantly, see how much it all costs setting up something like this. I think that's gonna be super interesting. A couple of things before you go too, our mystery packs have now launched and they're available on our website for a limited time over at grailtcg.com. We've had some mad hits come out of them so far, so if you do end up grabbing one or more, make sure you tag us with all your hits. And finally, if you're someone who is serious about building a real business in the Pokemon space. I've just launched a private Discord community and it's built for people like you who want to build something long term. Whether that's running your own store, going live on Whatnot, building a brand, or just turning your hobby into a proper business, this is the place for you. Inside, I'm going to be sharing my verified suppliers. I'm going to be sharing useful resources like guides and equipment lists. And I'll be dropping real world advice that I've learned from building my own Pokemon business. There's also a community chat where you can chat with others like yourself. You can buy, sell, and trade with other members. And if you ever want to book in a one-to-one call with me too, you can do so through the Discord. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, you can join by signing up as a member of the channel over in the membership tab or by clicking the link in the description. I'll see you guys very soon with more business updates and I'll catch you in the next one.